carbohydrate. It gives us all energy.
Today is the 8th
So
of
we can have them from like
May 2022. This is the TRU Johannesburg meeting being held at Miss Meshi Awar's residence, and we are currently having our presentation by Mrs. Taka Mabel.
Protein helps us for growth and to repair our damaged tissue. So protein, you can have things like egg, you have chicken, you have like beans, and then we have our dairy product like milk, and then which also give us vitamin and calcium. So we have our healthy fat and oil, so which protect our organs. We help to absorb our food. You have like beans, we have like our avocado. So you're gonna read more onto that. So they say once you keep yourself when your body is in good terms and then you are happy with yourself, and then there's a lot of positive things that you can get from it. You're free from many diseases, and then you're free from many diseases like hypertension, like diabetes, and then you have more increase when you're at your workplace, and then you have like more social friends, and then you increase productivity. So on those people, and then I also encourage people and then to do a lot of exercises regularly, because it also keep your moods alive and then also keep you happy. And then you also like say you can also do random like giving to people, like random kindness, like giving and then to people. That also, if you know that is what that makes you happy, and then you also do all those little things to keep yourself happy. And then you also have to be truthful to yourself. That thing am I doing, is it the one that is keeping me happy? Or am I doing it just for fun or for social media or for other things? Is it really making you happy? That is why they say you also need to be truthful to yourself. And then you need to also be honest. And then being honest to yourself also decrease you from fear, anxiety, and all those things. If you're being honest to yourself and to people around you, that also, and they give you that happiness that I'm not doing anything bad to anybody, so at least I'm happy with myself and with the people around me. And then we talk about trying to conquer negative in the present, or if you have in a sad situation. And then shifting your perspective. It's like living a better life. They say optimistic feels better, looks like in an angle and objective of positive good things can come out of a negative situation. So they say you can also have a negative situation, and then you also try for good things to come out from that negative situation. And then you also train your mind to also accept things, that negative and positive criticism from people. So if you have like negative criticism and positive criticism, and then you need to look it from different angles. You don't have to focus, this person said, and then shut up to me. You need to also tackle it from different angles. You say, what was the reason of this person? And then shouting at me like this, what did I do? And then you tackle it from different angles, and then that is where your unhappiness also comes for you to see. And then to put yourself in other people's shoes and see the other side of them and how they also do their things. And then that also gives you that true happiness. And this is sometimes, and then some people they feel when they're writing down like memories of things that happened to them. You feel that you can write something down, and then the next day is going to be that happiness. You also get down all those points that also give you happiness. So, and then when you go through also the medical books, and then they say, okay, happiness, most of the books you don't get them because they say like genetic and biological or hereditary happiness, you only get 50%. So what you acquire from your family and genetic, you only have 50% of happiness. And the circumstantial happiness like ethnicity, then your income, your education, and then your geographical area where you belong only give you 10% of happiness. And intentional activities, your behavior, your choices, your thinking in life gives you 40% of your happiness. So how do you try to achieve that happiness? Because all these things make up 100% of happiness. So your genetic is just 50%, it's not up to 100%. So your the circumstances you find yourself is just 10%. So how you behave yourself is 40%. So how you make yourself to have that 100% of happiness, it depends on your behavior, depends on how you see yourself, depends on how you, I think that is all I can say for now. So choice. Yes. There is going to be stress in life, whether you like it or not. But determine how you allow it to affect you or to not to affect you. So I will leave you with this point that they say happiness is a human construct. It's an abstract idea with no equivalent in an actual human experience. Positive, negative affect you present in the brain, but sustained happiness has no biological basis. Happiness is a theoretical illusion.
Speech when the maps are presented about so I'm going to say I'll create more. Susan.
Love, unity and progress.
Susan.
Love, unity and progress.
Hey. As if you talk, I've already seen a tiger. You see the kind woman waiting to do something. I only want to congratulate you, I don't get no patience.
Hey, Diva Queen. Hey, thank you very much for that.
The kitchen room. You're fine. The papa get the kitchen. And the papa get the kitchen. Oh, but 1 minute. Please, just 1 second. Please, we're still in the meeting. If you're in the kitchen, please try to be quiet.
Well done. I really enjoy your speech, your keynote speech. Oh, okay, I want to ask, when you were on the point of diet, you were mentioning carbohydrate, protein, iron, and then that gives happiness. And I know that sometimes you want to avoid some kind of food. Maybe you want to keep fit. So does it mean that those if some of those foods are not being consumed, is it going to like limit part of the happiness? Oh, because it's like you mentioned carbohydrate, protein, iron, all those things. If you just like you eat them, it's going to give you more happiness. So if you avoid some of those diets, is it going to limit a bit of happiness or? Okay.
I think I will take more hands and before I can answer. Oh, there's no hand at that. Okay, and answer.
Mangin talk. You were preaching, not presenting, and I was just enjoying myself. I was not even looking at time 20. I was just enjoying myself. I don't know what these people were looking at time.
That is natural.
All right. 3 things that I picked in your presentation that I thought are really outstanding. But I want to begin by commending that choice of topic. Epic. Wonderful choice of topic. Your conclusion was happiness is
Choice.
And I thought wonderful, wonderful conclusion. I wish we had more young people in the house. Because as you grow in life, you get more money, you get more assets, and you get more problems. For sure. Okay. Which then means that older people should be sadder than younger people who have nothing. But you need to choose to be happy in the midst of those challenges, because you will have marital problems at home. You will have work problems with colleagues who are gossiping you at work. You will have it with the taxi drivers on the road, and it's just part of life. So I really like that. Now, going one step up, you talked about 40%. And I think for me, you spoke about that twice. But I wanted to really hear what that 40% was about. And I think in your presentation, you said that the 40% is your state of mind. And if happiness is a choice, it means that you can choose your state of mind. Meaning, if you have a negative mindset, you can train your mind to be positive, so that no matter what happens, you see more the good side of things than the bad side. Please talk about that 40% a little bit. Yeah.
So let me just try to answer those two questions, and then I can take more. So I'll start with Marco. Okay, Marco, we talk about those 5 classes of food. Those 5 classes of food are the general food that we have to eat. This why you want to lose weight or you don't want to lose weight. You have to make sure you eat those 5 classes of food. If you want to maintain or to lose weight, you eat those 5 classes of food, especially the carbohydrate with the fat and oil in small quantity. And then you can take like the dairy products, those and the protein and your fruit. You eat more of those ones. And then you try to limit your carbohydrate and your fat and oil. Because fat and oil, you also have a good fat. And then you also have a bad fat. So you also need to try and then to check into those ones. So like this oil, and then instead of you taking this peanut oil, you can either go to olive oil or avocado oil. Yeah, those are fat, but very refined fat and very nice for our health. Even for the carbohydrate part, like the pap and the potatoes, instead of you eating the white part, you can eat the brown one. It's also very healthy. Starch. And even potatoes, you can also eat it. And then even with like chicken, instead of you those of the meat, of boiling it, you can like you dry, you can smoke it and then eat it. It's also very nice. And then going to Adam To's point, we say I can talk about the 40% of our happiness.
Order.
International activity that we have, which is your behavior, your choices, your thinking, and your pattern, which is 40%. So those is where then your true happiness lies. So that is where you need to work on to get that 100% of happiness. We know that we can never have 100% of happiness, but at least those are the points that you need to strive and then to get that happiness. So even you have a marital issue, and then instead of saying, my wife was supposed to save me like this today, so for me to get that happiness, why don't I think that, how about me saving my wife today and then for me to get that happiness? And then for like one example, I know most men, they don't do bed. So you came back someday, your bed or your kitchen is messy. You say, why didn't my wife do this? Why didn't she do this? For you to get also that happiness, why didn't you say to yourself, let me get up and do this and do this? Am I happy for doing this thing? Or am I not happy? Those are the little things that we need to try to do. And then also to see that we can get those happiness.
Why are you laughing?
Tell us more.
Now we are you confessing. Are you confessing? I wanted to contribute to the answer she gave on my first answer. There's a common proverb they say, an angry man and a hungry man is an angry man. So that goes a long way to contribute when she was talking about diet. All right, let me put an example for me. There's something they call comfort that contributes to your mood. For example, if I happen to eat in the morning, I've spoiled my morning. But if I eat around 12, I will feel much happy, and it will equally then depend on the quantity of food that I eat. So if you equally eat much, you are equally in trouble. It will equally contribute to your mood. So you should equally weigh yourself, know when to eat, know when not to eat, know what to eat, and know what to eat. It will equally contribute to your mood of happiness.
Choice. 40%. Under 40%. Are you hearing me? No question.
Jojo. Jojo. I need a name there. Mommy, I'll talk more on the somewhere. After presenting I want one of juice. I want one of juice. She didn't pronounce was a Why are you a diva?
Okay. Just question law, the one, so, implementing Iwife want to start the Diva Queen.
Okay. So I feel Sarah, Iwife, one of Troza, the Diva Queen. Full stop. Jojo. Well, let me announce the next keynote speaker.